In this video, I'm going to show you how anyone can become a jeweler. Starting a jewelry business is one of the best, easiest, and safest businesses that you can start. But still, when people think about getting into jewelry, they think it's impossible for the average person to get into this. They think it requires a lot of money, and that's simply not true. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to make custom jewelry and flip it and grow this from a side hustle to a real business. Let's get right into it. So a jewelry business is something that anyone can start at any age with not a lot of money. Now when I say become a jeweler, I don't mean sit there and actually make pieces yourself. I'm talking about becoming a business owner. Before we get into that, first let me show you how to make custom jewelry. The first part of making a custom piece for a customer is to get a 3D design made. You will ask your client for a drawing or a picture file of what they want made. In this case, we're going to remake this ring right here, but the customer wants to make it with the letters AW. To make our 3D design, we're going to go on the website called fiverr.com and get an international 3D designer to make our file for cheap. It will only cost us around $10 to make the file. So I sent him a video of the ring and how I want this ring to be. Let's look at it. I sent him the size and also the exact graphic of the two letters. And a few days later, the designer got back to me with pictures of the file he made. If you get a file back and it's not what you want it to be, you can always ask the designer to make adjustments. They will adjust the file until it's perfect. So the customer wants this ring to be solid sterling silver and he wants it to be two-toned. He wants the base of the ring to be plated yellow gold and the top to be sterling silver. So we have to make it in two parts. Here's the STL file of the base and here's the STL file for the top. And the next step is to print this file into a castable resin. We're going to use an Elegoo Saturn printer to print these, and the printer only costs a few $100s and prints in amazing quality. Also, we're going to use Power Resin's castable resin. This is one of the best and easiest resins to use in my opinion, and it gives amazing quality results. When you break down the cost, it will only cost us about $1 to print this ring, which is amazing. So before we do anything, we have to prime the print plate. This will ensure that our print is printed flawless and sticks to the plate. Apply a very thin layer and screw the print plate back onto the printer. Let's go ahead and pour the resin into the printer. Now we have to get our file ready for printing. The printer will come with a free software called Box. Alright guys, so we're going to open up Box, click settings. The first thing that we're going to do is click on print and make sure that you have the correct settings for the resin that you're printing with. The resin website will have the correct settings. And then we're going to take the two files and import them into Box. Let's zoom in on them a little bit. And here they both are. Next, we're going to add supports to each of the files. Click on the first one, click supports, click add all, and then go back and click on the second one and do the exact same thing. Click add all, go back, here's what the files look like, and now we're going to click on slice, click save, and export this into the USB drive. And here you guys see the file. Let's hit print and the printer will start printing. When the printer is done printing, we're going to unscrew the print plate and here's the printed resin. Next, we're going to take the spatula and take the prints off the plate and let them cure in alcohol for about 2 minutes. We're going to wash the prints out with water and here's what they look like. Here's the top and here's the base of the ring. Now we're going to cut off all the supports and make sure when you cut the supports, make sure you actually cut them, don't ever pull on them. If you pull on them, that's going to leave holes in the resin. So cut them as close as you can to the ring. And so all the supports are now cut. Here's the top of the ring and here's the base of the ring. And the next step is to get these casted into silver. If you don't live near a casting service, don't worry, you can just send the resin to the caster and they will send the casted pieces back to you. So our pieces are casted, here's what the top of the ring looks like, and here's the base of the ring. So you're going to be paying around $2 a gram and this ring weighs 22 grams, so it costs $44 to cast. And next we're going to give this to a polisher and it's going to cost around $30 to polish, put together, and plate the ring. If you don't live near a polisher, just go to any jewelry repair store and they will do it for you. So we paid $10 for the design, $44 to cast, and $30 to polish, put together, and plate the ring. So the total to make this ring is around $84. So let me ask you a question. If people buy sneakers for $200, do you think they will buy this ring for $200? Sneakers get worn out and get thrown away, and this is a piece of jewelry that will last a person forever. You can easily make a social media page and start taking orders for rings like this and start a business. Not only can you sell rings, but you can sell other items like pendants and eventually start selling earrings, chains, and bracelets and much more. And you can start your own business. You can sell silver products or you can move on to sell real gold and diamond jewelry and grow this from a side hustle to an actual career. And the cool thing about this business is that anyone can do this regardless of their age. And it's also a safe business. You're dealing with real precious metals, which you can always melt and make a new piece if any of your inventory doesn't sell. Alright guys, so if you're interested in starting this business, be sure to check out the jewelry course. I'll leave that in the description under the video. This course will teach you everything you need to know about this business. Alright, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video.